Hi guys, happy new year. Welcome to 2023. So I'm back with the first recipe of the year for you guys, and it's chicken skewer. It's a Moroccan recipe. Just pay attention to the chicken, the skewers. Ignore the other food on the table, all right? So the first thing I'll be doing is to wash my hands. Of course, hygiene comes first because I'll be using my hands a lot, my bare hands. This is me washing my hands and getting ready to get everything all mixed together. So these are the ingredients. These are the main ingredients. This is chicken breast. We'll be using chicken breast, which of course is the main ingredient for today's recipe. And we have parsley, finely chopped parsley, black pepper. We have Cajun spice. We have ginger puree. Then we have chili flakes, so dried chili flakes. And the next ingredient is paprika. That's the smoked paprika. Then we have parsley. I showed you guys that earlier. Then we have olive oil. We also have onion puree. Then we have salt, and we'll also be using garlic puree. And also this is chopped garlic. I didn't end up using that actually. Then we have yogurt. You want to use your Greek yogurt. Then you have Cajun spice and also black pepper. I don't know why I'm showing you that again. So the first thing we are going to do is to cut the chicken breast into dice. You just want to dice everything up, just cut them into large chunks, just the way I'm doing here, just so they fit into the skewers properly. You want them in large chops. You don't want them too small, and to just this size is perfect. So this is everything. It's been finely diced into cubes. So you're going to cut them into cubes like this. And the next thing I'm doing is to pour in all our ingredients. So that's me pouring about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. The next thing I'm doing is to pour in salt, about 1 tablespoon of salt. Then I'm adding the Cajun spice. That's about 3 tablespoons of Cajun spice. Then the next thing I'm adding is our purees, the garlic puree, the onion puree, and the ginger puree. So you can choose to use your dried onions powder or ginger powder and garlic powder if you want. It's totally up to you, but I prefer to use fresh ingredients. For some reason it just brings everything to life, and it's just fresher that way, if you know what I mean. So I love to use my fresh ingredients. So the next thing I'm adding is the Greek yogurt, unsweetened ones. You don't want to use the sweet ones because it has other flavors. So the next thing I'm adding is the black pepper. That's about 1 teaspoon. Then also the dried chili flakes, and also the chopped parsley. Now the paprika. You're just going to add everything up and mix everything together. Just soak everything in. So you want to use your hands to just make sure you put everything together, and just make sure everything incorporates into each other and simmers together. So that's it after mixing everything up. So now the next thing we're going to do is to cover it up. You can use a cling film like this, the way I'm doing. So I'm just going to allow it to marinate for 6 hours. I left it to marinate for 6 hours, but you can leave it longer. The longer the better. You can leave it overnight. If you're going to be using it the next day, you can just do it overnight, because the longer it stays in the marinade, the better. So this is after 6 hours, and this is what it looks like. Voila! And so you can see it's all soaked in and it's looking tender. So that's it. And then I started putting it into the skewers this way. So you want to make sure there are no spaces in between each of them. You're just going to make sure you put everything together, just so it doesn't burn, and everything just cooks together. So that's it. You're just going to put everything together and make sure you don't leave any space in between. Yes, so that's it. Yes, so after doing that, you're just going to place it in the oven. You can put it on whatever pan you want to use. I use the foil plates, and you can decide to use whatever is oven friendly that you want to bake it in. So I allowed it grill for 40 minutes at 200 degrees, and yes, just so it cooks properly. So voila, that's what it looks like after grilling. So I just sprinkled a little bit of chopped parsley on it, just to bring it to life, and also touched it with barbecue sauce. So guys, I hope you try this. Until I see you in my next video, take care, bye.